I'm Grace Torrey, and you're listening to That Girl the Podcast. Grab a beverage of choice and settle in, because the new episode is starting now. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl, Grace Torrey, and I am back with a whole new podcast episode. It is November 1st, which means a lot of things to me. This date's important for literally multiple reasons. I can think of 3. So, number 1, holiday season. In my book, I talked about this last episode, it is okay socially to do any Christmas thing after November 1st. So we made it, guys. You can be as Christmassy as you want. I don't think most people will judge you. Not that it matters literally at all what anyone thinks, but it's nice to do things that are socially acceptable and you don't have the extra pressure of being what is everyone gonna think? And Christmas. I just love Christmas. So vibes are lighter, vibes are joy, love, peace, joy to the world. You know, we are vibing over here. Second reason is my business launch today. It's been available to pre-order for a while, probably a week, but today it officially launched. We are selling our first, I don't know what to call it, theme round, I don't really know what to call it, but first round of mystery boxes for dogs. It comes with dog toys and dog accessories, specifically bandanas and collar charms, and they are all holiday themed. I didn't name anything or get anything that said Merry Christmas or anything like that because I do want to be inclusive to people who don't celebrate Christmas, but there are lots of fun holiday items like tennis balls and candy cane shaped squeaky toys and reindeer shaped rubber squeaky toys, and some of the dogs' favorite toys I did include in there, their favorite spiked rubber squeaky balls. I don't even know what to call them. I got those and just got them in festive colors like red and green, but they're all so fun. And I also want to mention, I'm just kind of putting it all out there, the price of a 3-item box is $15, which some toys from certain places are $12 to $15 for one toy, and they're the same quality. They're actually the same toys that you can find at some larger stores where we literally buy from the same wholesaler. I just take less of a margin than they do, so you should definitely check it out if you have a pup. On that note, we also have a giveaway going on right now. We are doing a giveaway where one lucky winner gets a free mystery box that has 3 items in it. So if you have a dog, or if you know someone who has a dog and you like free stuff for said dog and you have an Instagram, definitely check it out. It's on at shopthebarkade.com, and that is live until November 8th. So if you want free stuff, definitely enter. It's super easy and obviously free to enter. The third reason why November 1st is so important and fun and fresh is, guys, there's exactly 2 months left in the year. 2 months left of 2023. Can we believe it? It's gone by so fast. I can look back and say that I have grown so much this year, and I'm sure you guys can tell based on the podcast episodes. I am definitely not the same person I was in January, much less when I started the podcast last year. But there also is a lot of room left to grow, a lot of things I still want to achieve before 2024 comes around, and I'm not gonna kick myself too much if I don't get these things done, because it is a lot of things, and I'm learning to be okay with progress when I haven't officially achieved something yet. The process of getting there. Does that make any sense? The climb, as Miley Cyrus calls it. But there are a lot of things I want to achieve, and I'm gonna do my damnedest to do it. So this episode is going to be all about my goals for the month of November. I feel like the month of November is the last month to really hit goals hard and grind, because you definitely can in December, but you have a lot more holiday stuff going on, especially if you live in the United States, where you just have corporate events or college events, depending on how old you are. There's just Secret Santas and all kinds of stuff, ice skating, Christmas parties, so much to do, and you kind of focus on that over your goals, which is totally fine. I support that. I support living in the moment and reaching your goals while also being present and being there and making those memories. Making memories is so important to me, so 100% do that. But because of that, that means November is your last month to really hustle and get those huge put your head down grind moments done. You know, work hard so you can play hard in December. So with that being said, like I mentioned, we're going to talk about all of my big goals and kind of how I separated them this month because I did it a little different. I don't think I have any major life updates to talk about before we jump in. We didn't do anything too crazy for Halloween. We kind of just put a little bowl out of candy on like our front porch, and then we just watched some TV, and then we went and got takeout, like Chinese takeout. So for me, at this point in life, as a 24-year-old who doesn't have any children to like take trick-or-treating or do anything crazy with, it was the perfect Halloween. Just chilled, had a good night, hung out, laid down, didn't do anything crazy. My kind of night. So that is what we did. Before we jump in, don't forget to follow on whatever platform you're currently listening or watching on. I upload every single Sunday and Wednesday, and I would love it if you came along for the ride. Also, don't forget to follow on Instagram and TikTok. We're down below. And also, don't forget to enter the giveaway on @shopthebarkade on Instagram. We would love for you to join. A good time. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. I wrote everything on a piece of paper, and then I ripped the piece of paper. So accurate, right? That's pretty accurate of how my life is going, if you couldn't tell. But basically what I did is I wrote down my November pillars, which I will break down for you in a second, and then I broke those down into goals. So one thing that I've noticed when I just get out a piece of paper and write down all my goals for the month is I tend to write so many goals, like an unattainable amount, like 20 to 30 goals. And I also am kind of scrambled where I don't really have like one cohesive goal where I'm like working on one specific thing. It's just a little bit of everything. So I wanted it to be a little bit more organized, and I wanted to kind of have more of one goal in mind or 3 goals in mind, like big overarching things I'm working on. So that is where the pillars come in mind. They're very general. They aren't too, like, I didn't put much thought into them. This was just the first thing that came to mind when I said, what do I want to work on this month? So I chose 3, like I mentioned, and my pillars for November are health, habits, and finances. So what that means is I really want to focus on my health in terms of mental health, emotional health, physical health, primarily physical health, and spiritual. I don't know if it's spiritual or emotional. I want to like meditate more and just be more calm and really get my anxiety in check because it's been a really hard month in that department. In terms of habits, I want to really focus on my habits every single day because obviously those lead to a change in lifestyle and reaching your goals. And I feel like I've really slipped when it comes to like my daily habits. I haven't been doing as well as I could do. And then finances, because obviously I feel like that's self-explanatory. I'm not the best at finances. Josh isn't the best at finances. We know this, but we need to work on it. And with Christmas coming and having presents and stuff, we really need to just like become adults. We are not very good with money. So that's our 3 pillars. Now let's talk about goals. My first goal is obviously to establish Barkade, which I know I wanted to launch it, which I did, but I want to establish it as like a shop. Like I want people to know it exists. I want to gain a little bit of a following, get a little bit more credibility, and let people know that we're here. And I want to make 5 sales. I know 5 sales doesn't sound like that many, but it's in addition to what I've already done. And there's something about hitting a certain number of sales that makes it feel real. Like it makes you feel like you're actually like getting somewhere and you're being successful. So I really just want to make 5 additional sales this month and set my bar low and leave a lot of room for happy surprises. So the next goal is to deep clean the house. I am someone who puts up my Christmas decorations earlier, and there's no way I'm going to make it to Thanksgiving. So it'll probably be like early to mid-November. And before I do that, I do like to deep clean the house and just get it like super clean before I take all the fall decor out and put the Christmas decor in. So I highly recommend that if you are someone who is switching out your decor as well or putting up Christmas decorations. There's something about just deep cleaning the house before you put all the Christmas stuff up that just, it hits different. I highly recommend it. Like spring cleaning, but in the fall before you add all the Christmas clutter, because we love Christmas decor, but it's Christmas clutter. Let's be real. Next on the list is to repair our house. We have some issues. Like recently, our garbage disposal just decided that she no longer wishes to exist. So we already have the new one. We just need to install it. And then Our shower has started dripping because the gaskets went out. We need to go literally to Home Depot and buy $5 ones and put them in. So just little things that will take 2 seconds. We just haven't had the time to do it. So we need to do those because I feel like it would make me feel so much better. Like I would just feel so much better about the house and myself, and it'd feel like home, and I need to do it. So that needs to happen this month for sure. We cannot put it off any longer. Next is to reestablish my workout routine. I have been going to the gym more. I have figured out that if I turn on The Bachelor while I'm at the gym, and that's like the only time I'm allowed to watch it, I get more excited to go to the gym. So that's my happy place. I really just go on the treadmill at an incline, so I'm not like doing something where I can't watch TV. So I've just been watching TV at the gym, and it gets me to go. I'm literally going as soon as I finish filming this. That's why I'm dressed in like workout clothes. But yeah, I'm reestablishing that workout routine. I would be totally happy if I just went to the gym like 3 times a week and then rode the horse. Rode my horse once a week. So that is what I'm trying to do. Cook at home. I talked about this in the last episode. There's so many reasons why you need to cook at home and why you should do that over eating takeout. So cooking at home is a really big one for me. I want to start eating better, eating a certain diet, but I would be happy to just eat at home to start, and I know that'll be healthier and better for me, and then work my way back up to eating a healthier diet, especially if I'm working out more. I know I want to eat better more for like the mental aspects of it. You feel better and you feel less sluggish and you feel happier and all those good things. So I want to mainly eat better for that rather than like the physical benefits, but those would be nice too. So start eating at home, and then maybe like after the holidays, like definitely before, but hit really hard in like January, change my diet so that I'm eating a lot healthier. Decorate for Christmas is on here. That'll be towards the end of the month, probably, depending on when I clean. But that's for obvious reasons. I like to keep Christmas up for a little bit longer because it's a serotonin boost. It makes me happy. And I have my own house, so why not decorate it? You know, if it makes me happy, Josh doesn't care, then we're gonna do it. Bond the bunnies. I've already started this with great success. I've had my bunnies for over a year, and I've bonded them, but I guess I haven't bonded them right, and they get in fights every so often, and it stresses me out. So I have dedicated time to sitting down and being like, no, we are bonding them. Because like, if you don't have bunnies, I should probably back up and explain this. If you don't have bunnies, you have to bond them. If you don't bond them, they will fight. And they will fight like bad. So I like halfway bonded them, and then they'd be fine for like months, and then they'd just break out and fight because they weren't bonded all the way, and I didn't realize that. So recently I just like sat down, did a ton of research, realized what I was doing wrong, and as of yesterday we've been bonding them, and it's going well so far. So good news there. That's where we're at. They're together right now. So far, so good. Next is post on the Barkade TikTok 25 days. The way I'm looking at this is posting Monday through Friday, having a little bit of a break Saturday and Sunday. So as long as I post 25 days, I'll be happy. I'm just trying to, like I said, establish the brand more, establish credibility. And the more you post, the more of a following you get, obviously. And then that can turn into sales. So I'm really, really hitting social media hard, and the TikTok is where we're going to do that. Skincare routine. I have a good skincare routine. My issue right now is I am just not, I'm not dedicating enough time to eating healthy. And because I'm not eating healthy, my hormones are effed up, which means that my, like, not only is my health effed up, but like what I'm eating is bad. Like my diet and my hormones are the #1 contribution to my acne. And I'm going to the doctor for my hormones early this month, like literally next week. But my diet is something I can change. So my skincare routine is definitely going to be affected by my habits for sure. Why can I talk? Oh my gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself. My skincare routine is heavily impacted by my diet, but I also want to make sure that I am doing well when it comes to like my routine and washing my face and things like that. So I'm really good at washing my face, and I've been putting on like all the steps every night, but I want to make sure that I'm like 100% doing it. So just wanted to put that there as like a stay on top of it. Lastly, on this list is read one book. I already have almost pretty much all the way read a book. I have like maybe 5 chapters left, so I just want to finish it, and I'll count that as reading one book. I want to get back into reading a book a month, and that'll be an easy way to ease into it. I think that these I intentionally made really easy because I've been really overwhelmed with my goals the past couple of months, and then I haven't been meeting them. So I really wanted to make sure that I am meeting them and just building my confidence. So that's why I put easier goals. Some of them are a little bit harder, but most of them are easy so that I can hit them. Let me see if I have any other goals on my Pinterest vision board, because of course I made a vision board. I just have not put it up yet. But yeah, I'm gonna post this vision board when I probably announce like the new episode and do a little bit of promo on the Instagram for it. So you'll see all these pictures, but I'm gonna look at them to see if I get any more vibes from them. Big one is just like making the business take off. Like I really want it to do well, and I talked about that already, but I just have a lot of pictures for that. Spending time with Josh. I feel like when it gets cold out, I just want to snuggle, and like I really want to focus on our relationship because we spent so long on our careers, and it's not that we're not going to focus on our careers. They're still a big part of who we are and like the hustle and all that, but I think I want to prioritize more time on just hanging out and being us, because you only get so much time to do that. Living in the moment when I do get to see my horse. You guys know that I only get to ride her once a week because of like the arrangement I have with the farm, and that's totally fine. I have a lot going on, so like I probably couldn't do more anyway, but I really want to be present when I am at the barn and riding, and I don't want to rush through it because I feel like I have too much to do at home or anything like that. So really prioritize that. Drink more water. I want to get back into putting like fruit and stuff in my drinks because I drink so much water when I did that. Specifically mint, strawberry, and cucumber. That's my favorite mix of water. I need to get like a pitcher and do that again. Money, finances, we talked about that. I really want to, and this might not be like a main goal, but it's something I want to do in general, is just like get better with my fashion. I want to reorganize my closet. I want to get rid of things I don't need. I want to look at the things I do have and recreate new outfits. I just feel like my fashion has really been lacking this fall and for a while, to be honest, and I just want it to be better. So I'm working on currently reorganizing my closet. Eating better, eating healthier. I have a bunch of like food and diets. Working out. Working hard. Just being consistent with my habits. I kind of talked about some habits I want to start, like cooking at home and things like that. Skincare. Christmas. I need to clean out my fridge and start cooking at home. I have a lot of pictures of full fridges in here because groceries versus eating out, huge difference. And I think that's really it. Like, not too anything crazy, just clean house, relationship, riding, and like small business stuff. So yeah, I want you guys to let me know what at least like your biggest goal for this month is. Any other goals you have, I'm happy to talk about them. If you're not on a platform where you can talk about them, go ahead and comment them under the vision board once I get it up. It'll either be tonight after I get this up or tomorrow. But I want to know. Let's make it a conversation. We're going to finish out this year strong. We're going to hit November hard so that we can have a good time in December, even though we're still going to be working on our goals. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. My camera is about to die, so I'm going to go ahead and go. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys and talk about how we can still have a great 2023 and reach our goals before we go into 2024. So yeah, don't forget to follow if you are not already following. Don't forget to follow on Instagram and TikTok as well. Links are down below. Don't forget to enter the Barkade giveaway if you haven't already. What are you doing? Don't forget to tune in every single Wednesday and Sunday. And I think that's it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next podcast episode. Bye, guys.